We have poker games at work, and my controller, who people did not know, I used to work with him in the past. And his interview was one of those days when we had a poker game, and so unbeknownst to the people that were playing with me, I had told someone in my group that when it's time for me to interview Phil, just bring him into the game. And so we're sitting there playing, and Phil comes in, and I introduce him and say, "Hello, everyone. This is the guy that's interviewing for the controller position. Have a seat, Phil." And we sit down, and I proceed to interview him while we're playing poker. He got the job. He got there because he folded all his money to me.
We started the company primarily because we love the subject. The stock market is a great game. It has serious consequences for people, but overall, it can be played like a great game. And we're a family that loves games. We grew up playing board games, computer games, sports. Investing is a great game, and it seemed like a great subject to write about, something we really enjoyed, and we really didn't intend to start a business. We were just doing something that we loved, and it snowballed.
We had started The Fool as a print newsletter from July of 1993 right through to June of 1994, the 12th and final issue. We closed it all down and began to work with AOL to launch the Motley Fool as a site. It was just a site on their service, AOL keyword Fool.
They were interested in starting something that would make a difference in the world, as all young 20-year-olds often are. When it first started, it wasn't just about finances, it was about sports and theater, and they wanted to make sure that whatever they did had a lot of fun.
We do a lot of fun things. We do a lot of crazy events, and we care a lot about people, and there are other organizations in the world who do that, but I really believe truly that our mission is a core, it's a core value of the Motley Fool, and it's so important with what we do, how we hire, how we think about people, and it just percolates throughout the culture. That's always been consistent.
Culture is actually more important than strategy, because if you create a great culture, all the people will help to create the next great strategy. Strategy has to evolve over time.
So a few years ago, we realized that to really live the Motley Fool's purpose to help the world invest better, we probably should do a good job by our employees. A lot of people come to the Fool younger in their investment career, I should say maybe in their employment career, and with a non-existent investing career. So we started to realize not only do we want to teach all of our employees to invest, but in many cases we need to seed them some capital because they're still trying to pay off student loans.
It really comes down to leading by example. There's no one else I know of that's in the financial industry that leads so much by example.
We want everyone at the company to write your job description up and tell us what you want to do. And that may be a small tweak to what you've been doing. Maybe you're in our investment group and you just like to focus a little bit more on international stocks. Or maybe you're in our marketing group and you've decided, actually, I want to learn how to become a software developer. So when you actually give everyone the opportunity to articulate what they'd love to be doing to fulfill the company's purpose, everybody has a change to make.
I get to dabble in everything from your traditional contracts and corporate work to researching could we have a tattoo artist come here.
Well, I mean, I came from the telecommunications industry, and so having come from an industry where it was all about making money, coming to a place where there was a purpose, where we really were trying to help people, really meant something to me. And, you know, I like to feel like when I get up and go to work that I'm helping people make better decisions and helping them make their lives better. And you know, even during the dark days of the Motley Fool, that was still at the core of what we did.
The first 9 months that I was here, we pretty much worked on restructuring nonstop. And so we had over 400 people when I joined. 9 months later, under 100. That was a little bit of a challenge.
I was actually one of the people who was let go, and I remember the first round, Tom and David talking about the round of layoffs, and it was very personal. And then they ended up hiring me back very soon after.
The 75 or 80 that were left, we really just banded together and said, we're going to rebuild, and we have.
We recognized where we had overextended, and we really refocused the business.
We've changed our business model to a membership model where our customers are the ones paying us.
I think the future of the Motley Fool is very bright. I'm excited. I look at what we're doing. I look at our roadmap. I look at the people we have. I look at the processes. The opportunity in front of us is just very, very exciting.
In 10 years, we're going to be a much more global presence than we are now.
I would expect that a lot of the people that we see here today will still be here in 2023. I mean, we fight to keep the people who are here.
Yes, we would all be a little older. Some people get better looking as they get older, so we'd all be a little bit better looking. If we're not still using a purpose statement very close to our existing one, or exactly our existing one, there's a chance that we might have morphed invest into other meanings. I think of Tom, my brother's focus on health, and just thinking about how it's hard to kind of hive off just money from someone's life.
We took all the vending machines out with all the sodas in them. And, anyone can have a soda anytime. That's awesome. That's great. That's fine. That's your choice. But I think it's best for an organization to encourage what appears to be healthy behavior, which I think is to eat well and to not be sedentary.
The beauty of business and the beauty of organizations of purpose is that you can win with lots of other people, and the world wins when your purpose-based organization wins.